नेहा विक्रमणा सोस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वा अल्पम अपि यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते mahato bhayat. The Lord Krishna says the glories of Karam Yoga is that if you do choose to be part of Karam Yoga, in this process there is no loss and there is no diminution. Because in the path of Karam Yoga, every karma becomes spiritual. When you build a building for running a business, is that building a building not part of running the business? When you're sleeping and you're taking rest so that you can work the next day for the pleasure of Lord, is sleeping not part of divine act? Any preparation or any maintenance, if done in the consciousness I'm doing it so I'm able to keep healthy and I can serve the Supreme Lord better, becomes part of Karam Yoga. So brushing your teeth can be a very divine act. So if I am brushing my teeth to look good in front of my loved ones, then that's not Karam Yoga. But if I am brushing my teeth, if I am taking care of my body, I am gymming, exercising, I am doing various things with the idea that if I stay healthy, I can serve the Supreme Lord, that time spent is part of Karam Yoga. That's why Karam Yoga is all encapsulating. There's nothing left off from this for a life. Now, if you understand that your family is a gift of Krishna given unto you, the wife given unto you is a gift of Krishna, the husband given to you is a gift of Krishna, and you're taking care of that wife and husband, that consciousness that I'm doing it for the pleasure of Lord, then even maintaining family is part of my divine act. When we try to do things for the Supreme Lord, you're able to keep everything in the umbrella of divinity. That's why for people who are trying to do things from a spiritual angle, there is nothing called balance. Everything is divine. You don't have anything undivine. You're doing everything for the pleasure of Lord. And if it's not for the pleasure of Lord, you just don't do it. For example, a person who is gymming to build extra muscles is not an act a spiritualist would like to spend time on. It's not necessary for me to serve the Supreme Lord to have extra muscles. But to have good health, I can do that. If you are dressing up nicely to address the message of Lord, then dressing up is part of a divine act. When you're eating, why are you eating? I'm gaining energy so that I can serve. The only thing that we need is to add the K factor into my activities. That's why this process of Bhagavad Gita is called Krishna consciousness. Why consciousness? We're doing anyway various things in life. We are feeding ourselves, we are walking, we are gymming, we are exercising, we are maintaining a family, we're doing our business. Only thing that's missing along the way is consciousness of why you're doing what you're doing. If I have a greater why am I running this family? Why am I entering into this conflict? Why am I fighting? Why am I not fighting? Why am I doing whatever I'm doing? That'll make me a spiritualist. So, in whatever activities you're doing, always keep chanting of the holy name next to us. That'll purify. So, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm in the bathroom, in my boardroom, or in my bedroom, I am in the consciousness that's a spiritual act, and the divine vibrations are permeating everywhere.